All right, so I'm here with Kevin. So Kevin's been working with me for about 6 months now, and he's had an insane transformation. Like it really blew me away, like the amount of focus and effort and work you did in executing everything we asked of you, and the results just show, for itself. So I just wanted to kind of go over, your transformation, Kevin, kind of fill people in on what your story was, and we can kind of really break down this whole journey into the little parts here. So if Kevin, if you don't mind, just give a little backstory about, what you were dealing with in your fitness journey and some of the struggles you had, and then kind of what happened when you met me and some of the results and benefits you got from our coaching.
Yeah, I guess everybody goes through this. I was having trouble with managing going to the gym as well as my eating habits and nutrition knowledge. And then when I found Luke on Instagram and I saw some potential. So I tried to give it a go and the results have been really impressive. During this journey, I did learn about nutrition, what to eat, how to calculate, actually track my eating habits and stuff, calories and all. Luke did give me a workout routine a week, which were very helpful because the gym, I didn't really know what to work out. I just was going and doing some stuff that I felt was right, but not really targeting the specific muscle groups that I wanted to target. So not being consistent at the gym, which now I have someone to push me to go do the things I have to do. I have a schedule. I know what to do each day, and that's been pushing me as well.
Yeah, dude, it's amazing. So and you've lost about 30 pounds, which is freaking crazy. I just checked, you started at 185 and you tested down to 156 now, which is nuts. And you look more muscular on top of that.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
can you describe that transformation and what that felt like going from feeling, a bit fluffy at 184 with no muscle to now at, 156 and shredded and looking like a Greek god, man? Like, how does that feel?
Almost there. But yeah, it is a great transformation. I guess you can't really tell unless you look back at the pictures that you took back then, because everybody, you go through it, you look at yourself in the mirror and you don't see yourself getting there. But when you look back at pictures, you're like, wow, that is a major transformation. I do see it. I have seen the results at the gym. I'm pushing more weight and I'm loving it.
That's awesome, man. What other benefits do you feel, either focus wise, confidence wise, health wise, things like that?
Yeah, definitely feel more confident. Before, I always wear shirts and stuff like that. Now I think I could go to the beach and stuff and take my shirt off, which I wasn't comfortable with before. Definitely see more muscle. I'm trying to get the 6-pack look, and that's something I've never had. And I see it coming. There's just a little bit more to go, but we'll get there.
Yeah, you're just about there too. It's not something you can see in the photo. It's incredible, man. And what do you feel was your biggest thing that annoyed you the most about your body before? What were you struggling with, appearance wise, with your body?
I guess just the stubborn belly fat, that was major discomfort. And I have seen a major reduction there. The fact that I would try to eat as healthy as possible and I couldn't manage to lose weight, and I didn't know what was going on and stuff. And I was at the point where I wasn't really eating much fat, and I wasn't even eating the amount of calories that I needed per day or protein. So just not knowing the nutrition aspect about this journey.
For sure. I was just about to ask too, if you can elaborate a little bit more on what do you think was the specific thing or tool that I helped you with and unlocked for you that was the key factor in going, from 184 pounds to 156 and getting shredded up and muscular?
Definitely the nutrition, and you pushing me to make sure I did that every day and logged it. That does help out.
So it was more of getting some of the metrics down, figuring out, where your calories were needed to be, and getting that high protein and going through that process. Because initially with you, we did sort of a gaining phase where, we weren't just doing tons of dirty calories, but we were focused on just building that muscular frame first. So we built you up and then we pivoted to the cutting. And then you came down in a perfect rate. It's been about 6 months now. And like I said, you've lost 30 pounds, in the 6 months. So we're on a perfect pace there. So what was the experience doing that quote unquote bulk phase first and then pivoting to the cutting phase?
I definitely, everybody, or what I always see is you have to do the bulk phase, and then that way you could turn that fat into muscle. At first I was wow, I'm gaining weight and that's not what I wanted, but it's understandable. And then once I got to the cut phase, started seeing major cut reduction. Some of my pants don't even fit no more. I had to wear it's all about, which is a good confidence booster. I know it's working. I am seeing the results and stuff. I do see muscle gain. I'm pushing more weight. So yeah, I'm loving it.
That's awesome, man. Did you find that working with me, you were able to take what you thought and perceived was an immense amount of work and kind of cut it down and break into those phases to make it easier for me? Was I able to assist you in that process?
Yeah, most definitely. Like, I mean, like I said, I didn't know what I was doing at first, but now with your help, like I have a little understanding of what I should be doing. And yeah, you pushing me to do the stuff that I need to, where you're not like on me, like you have to do this, but like you're reminding me, and that's really helpful.
Kind of keeping you on track with all that.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Amazing. So what have you noticed in terms of like with your friends? Have you been getting more compliments? Have you felt like just more confident around your friends and feeling better about yourself as opposed to, and talk a little bit about how you felt before we did this to now and how people are treating you?
I haven't seen like all my friends in a while since I travel a lot, but the friends that I have noticed a reduction. So I think it's like when you haven't seen someone for a while, and I think that those people can notice a small change that you can't, but definitely like they have seen that I've slimmed down and they have complimented me, and that does make me feel good. And yeah, I guess the treatment's always been good. I've always had a good relationship with everybody I know, but the compliments, they do keep on coming, and that does give you a confidence boost.
That's awesome, man. And that's good to see it and hear. So what about like mentally and how you feel and like health wise? Have you noticed a difference there?
Mentally, I've always had this like good mentality. Definitely like me seeing myself in the mirror at the gym when I pass by, I do get a confidence boost, and it does motivate me to keep doing what I do. We're here for a reason, and my reason is to push myself to strive for better.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. And it really has been incredible to see, and it gets me and Seth super pumped seeing these things come to fruition. And you never really know, like people come in and everybody wants it, obviously, but the people that want it to different degrees can stand out pretty much within the first couple of weeks because they're executing, right? They're prioritizing, they're committing. And you essentially did that off the bat. And I'm like, all right, we have a lot of runway with this guy. So what was the big motivating factor for you? And I know we talked about it a little bit before, but if you could just reiterate or say, cover it again, like what was the big factor for you in wanting this so badly?
Like I said, I've always been like a little bit fluffy. I always wanted a six pack, and I've always believed in a good health. So I just wanted to do something that would benefit me and like my health, and also get to the six pack that I want, that good physique.
Yeah, I feel like we've crushed it pretty much so far, and not even done yet. There's always
we're not done yet.
So that's awesome. That's great, man. Let's talk about the workouts. What do you like about our coaching style when it comes to the workouts themselves?
So for me, I do like switching it up every so often, like 2 to 3 months or whatnot. That's what I used to do. But like I said, I didn't really know what I was doing. And this way, we do switch up routines like every month, I believe. And I do like it because I do notice and feel it when I do the different routines. So I stop feeling sore for a while as the month goes by. When the new month comes in and the new workouts kick in, I start feeling the soreness again. So I know something's happening there, and it does feel good. It does give me a confidence boost because I know it's working. I do see muscle gain. Like I said, more weights, more. That means I am getting stronger. So
for sure, man. Even while you're cutting weight, which is incredible. Yes. So have you worked with a trainer or coach in the past?
Not like a professional trainer, just been with friends who also don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, no, that's okay. And then what would you rate like your expectation of this experience? Like in terms of, was it better than you thought? Was it worse than you thought? Was it somewhere in the middle? Like what was your coming in, your expectation, and then what actually played out in the past 6 months?
Coming in, I just said like, let's give it a try, see where it goes. I love it. I have seen like way better results than I thought I was gonna get. As you said, like these 6 months have been proof of it.
100%. Is there anything that Seth and I do that caught you by surprise or felt like it separated us out from what you expected trainers and coaches to do?
Yeah, you guys are really friendly, and you guys actually want to help people out, and you guys have shown it. And I don't know, I feel like other people, they're just doing it because they want to get paid and stuff. So it doesn't really they don't really try as hard or anything. You guys like seem like you guys want us to like get there where you guys are at as well. This is what you guys, what's it called?
Passion.
Yeah, your passion. There you go. So you guys are very passionate about everything you guys do, and makes me feel comfortable with working with you guys.
Oh, thanks, man. I totally appreciate that. And we feel the same way. So when you have people come in like you that really want it and are executing and committing, obviously, the results show that. So it's great. It's been an amazing experience seeing it happen, where we still have goals to accomplish on top of that. But dude, the transformation already, what, 30 pounds, 6 months, going from where you were with no muscle to now, looking jacked. It's pretty phenomenal to see. And I think this journey that you have done is going to inspire a lot of people. So you can kind of like pass that back and down to others and show that it is possible, right? Did you surprise yourself through the
Oh yeah,
transformation?
definitely.
Yeah. What was the biggest surprise for you?
Well, like one thing that I do want to work on is the shoulders and chest, which were something that I was like trying to work on hard and I didn't really see any results. And now like I'm seeing my shoulders actually have muscle. So that kind of surprised me because I thought like maybe it's just like a genetic thing where I'm not going to get any big shoulders or anything. Yeah, you've been pushing me to these workouts and I've seen results. So
That's awesome, man. And we're building that up top and we're bringing the waist down. We always want to create kind of that aesthetic V taper. That's a big part of, why we do the measurements and do what we do. So I'm glad that you're reaping that and seeing that. It's really phenomenal. Cool, man. Well, dude, it's been such a pleasure and I'm excited, for the future and everything like kind of moving forward. Do you have anything else that you want to add that we didn't cover or maybe we did cover, you want to kind of re-elaborate and just kind of leave as a parting message for everybody?
just can't think of anything at the top of my head right now.
Mhm. No,
So
that's okay. I mean, I think it was pretty thorough with everything. And do you have any advice to somebody thinking about working with me?
yeah, I mean, if you're trying to get fit or trying to get like little knowledge of nutrition or anything like that, Luke and Seth are really helpful with all your needs, what you want to accomplish and stuff. They will work with you, and they show it. There is results that you're gonna see in the first week. You'll see some progress, but if you keep going, like you'll end up seeing like the major results that I have.
It's awesome, and I really can say from just the experience and what we've been through, it's just been an incredible journey and cool to see. And I'm really, like I said, excited to keep kicking it and moving down the line to our next goals. So it's been a pleasure, man. Thank you so much for hopping on and sharing a bit about your experience with us. And I hope to inspire others and get them to take the plunge and dive into this whole physical transformation. Because it really does change your life. Is there anything you want to add at the end of like how your life's changed before and after this?
Honestly, I do feel a little bit more motivated, more energy, more awake and stuff like that. I do feel just like more confidence, just happier in general. Whereas like before, I mean, I had this drive to like get some gains going and stuff, but I do feel a lot better mentally, physically. I think I could do a lot more stuff so now than before.
100%. And that's something that I personally experienced as well when I did my own transformation from being kind of like a skinny swimmer, like kind of skinny fat somewhat, to where I am now. And in that process and doing it, I personally felt like it boosted my confidence in being able to accomplish other things. I was able to focus and accomplish this, which to me was like incredible. Like the transformation, the way it made me feel and look and for my health, etc. And the amount of like kind of doing the work to get it done, it gives you that confidence like, hey, if I apply myself to something, I can accomplish it. So do you feel a relativity and a version of that for yourself?
Yeah, same thing. Like if I put my mind to something, like I try to do it, but yeah, like now it's still a lot more easier to do stuff, more motivated to do the things I wasn't comfortable with doing.
That's awesome, man. Well, thanks, dude. I really appreciate you again, like hopping on and sharing your journey. It's gonna, inspire a lot of other people and kind of show that it is possible. If you commit, and Seth and I will show you the way. We're more than happy to help. And this is our passion. It's what we love to do. We do it every day, all day. So you're a great example of that. And just thanks for coming on and sharing your journey.
Yeah, and thank you and Seth for being great role models. We
Yeah.
have some great gods helping us out to get there.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
Yeah.
that. All right, man. We'll check in. I'm going to close out with everyone. And thanks for coming on. All right.
Thank you.